We all have those people in our lives that we admire, whether it be a friend, a grandmother, a leader, or a cousin. We all have somebody that we can look up to. That person that I admire most is my mother. There's a quote by Lisa Leslie that says, "My mom was my role model even before I knew what that word was." That quote describes my mom perfectly. Even as a little girl, I can remember looking up to her and thinking to myself, I want to be just like my mom someday. She has always been someone that I have looked up to and wanted to be like. My mother is a very dedicated woman. Many people tell me that I'm the most dedicated person that they have ever met in their life. And I can honestly say that all of that dedication comes directly from my mother. She knows what she wants, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to get what she wants. When I was just a fetus, literally, my mom decided that she wanted to finish school. At this point, she had already had 2 kids. So you can picture it. My mom with 2 kids, a big pregnant belly, and working on finishing her college career. She was determined to finish. One day during her 9th month of pregnancy, she felt as if she were going into labor. However, she knew that she had multiple other classes that day that she needed to finish. So instead of going to the hospital and giving labor to her child, she decided she'd finish up school. That is an example of her determination in life. She eventually graduated college with 3 kids under the age of 5. We should all be determined and set and reach goals just like my mom. Another amazing attribute that my mom has is her selflessness. No matter the trial that she is going through, she is always reaching out to help others. 5 years back, my mother was diagnosed with chronic pancreatitis. She was in the hospital for 6 months. She was given a feeding tube to use, and she had to go through multiple surgeries. It's something in her life that she's still dealing with, and it's something that's very tough for her to go through. However, throughout these 5 years, I have not once heard her complain about anything. And on top of that, she is always helping others. She had a friend recently suffer a tragic loss, and another friend develop brain cancer. When she heard of the trials her friends were going through, she immediately reached out to them. She made them dinners. She accompanied her friend to all of her doctor's appointments for her brain tumor, and she was always there to be a listening ear. Although my mom was passing through her own trials, she consistently provided service to others and showed love and compassion. We should all be as compassionate and service-oriented as my mom. As well as being determined and charitable, my mom has so many talents. She creates amazing quilts, and she cooks, dare I say, as well as Bobby Flay. She is always developing her talents. She loves to learn new things, and when she does, she loves to teach them to other people. We should all develop our talents just like my mom. My mom is always smiling. Even if she's having a bad day, she is smiling and brightening everyone else's day. There has never been a day in my life when my mom has not made me smile. I can remember coming home from school after a bad day. I had received a bad grade or had bad interactions with friends, and even though my day had been rough, my mom always managed to make me smile. We should all smile just like my mom does. My mom is an example to me and an example to all of us of how we should live our lives. We shouldn't be afraid to set goals and do everything that we can to achieve them. We shouldn't complain about the trials that we're faced with. We shouldn't hide our talents, and we shouldn't hide our smiles. We should set goals and work hard to achieve them. We should turn outward and be charitable towards others, even if the situation we are in is challenging. We should develop our talents and love them and share them with others. We should always smile, just like my mom does.